Hi there, my name is Star, and if you guys are new to my page or my channel or whatever the fuck you're seeing me on, and you don't know me, I just wanted to introduce myself and what I do here. So I, on this platform at least, read tarot. Outside of that, I'm a multi-dimensional person. I'm fully faceted as a human being. I've got a whole life outside of, what you see here, right? But as far as what you see on my platform and what I do is I read tarot. I tried to kind of expand past that because I've been going through a little love-hate relationship with tarot for the past couple of months, but it's just because I've been doing this for the past about 6 years or so. So I kind of wanted to just explain something. For those of you guys who might be stumbling across my page, if you're a new follower, if you're a friend of mine and you don't really quite understand what it is that I'm doing here, I just want to help you guys out a little bit because this comes up a lot all of the time and I don't exactly handle it the best in my daily life because again, I'm a person outside of this silly little screen you're seeing here. So for those of you guys who don't know what tarot is, I know most of my followers follow me because they know what tarot is, they know what I'm doing here, they're part of the spiritual community, right? They understand all of the things I'm talking about when it comes to deities and spirits and all of these things, right? But I do have quite a lot of followers who follow me because they know me in real life and they want to support, right? And they just don't really quite fucking know what I'm doing or what I'm saying. And that's okay. I tell people all the time, you don't have to follow me just because you know me. It's okay to see that I do things online and be like, that's pretty cool, and just not follow me because trust me, I understand I post a lot and I post a lot of shit that not everybody can get down with, you know what I mean? But if you don't know what tarot is or how tarot works, I'm going to give you like the briefest, most watered down overview really fast, just because I get this a lot and I've never explained it on my page because I just never felt like I had to. In my time on the internet doing this tarot thing, I've always felt like my page would attract the right people and turn away the wrong people, right? So I was like, if they don't like it, if it rubs them the wrong way, vamoose, right? But I've had this happen with a lot of people that I know, where they do get a little rubbed the wrong way by readings, and there's a reason for that. So I want to just explain, okay? Because I know about 15 people right now watching are genuinely thinking that I'm speaking to them directly. And I want you to know, in this video I am, but in my tarot videos, I'm not, okay? So in tarot reading, tarot is a divination method. And if you don't know what divination is, if you have no idea anything about the spiritual community or spiritual anything, right? Divination means using a tool to communicate with spirits or energies, entities, right? So that is what I do with tarot cards. I also do it with other things such as pendulums, runes. I am a medium. I don't particularly need divination tools to do it. I just prefer to rely on them because I feel like it helps people understand the authenticity of the message, especially if they're newcomers to tarot, right? Or newcomers to spirituality as it is. So for those of you guys who have never ever seen a tarot reading before, or you've seen a couple of mine and you don't quite get it, you're like, what the hell are you doing here, Star? I don't get it. Like, I know you, but I don't know what this is. I don't know if you're summoning demons in my house or something, right? I just want you guys to know, like, what I'm doing here in my room, first of all, isn't going to translate to you, okay? Don't worry, you're safe, you're protected, you're fine. I'm safe, I'm protected, my energy's safe, my family's safe, everything's fine, we're all good here. And I'm just playing with some silly little cards, right? But the way that tarot works is that me being a medium, which means I am a channel for spirits, entities, deities, right? Whoever it is I am channeling. But when I'm doing general collective readings for TikTok and Instagram, that means I am tapping into a specific collective energy. So I'm not channeling any deities or any entities or any spirits. I can, but I'm not in these specific instances when it's a general reading. And general reading means I specifically am tapping into this collective energy. Now, the collective energy that most of us tarot readers tap into is the soulmate cycle, twin flame cycle, love cycle, whatever you want to call it, however you want to put a spin on it. Most of us readers and mediums understand that these are different cycles, these are different collectives, right? But not all viewers understand that. So be it, okay? The way that tarot and divination as a whole works is that if you are seeing the message and you feel like part of that message, some parts, or whole, all of the message, if you feel like that message was specifically made for you and it's calling you out, or it sounds like, something you've needed to hear for a long time, right? Things like this. That's how tarot is supposed to resonate with you, because it is a divination method. So I'm not pulling on any one person's energy unless you're sitting in front of me, unless you book a private reading with me. These readings are never meant to be personal, one-to-one readings. I'm not specifically calling any one person out. I'm not specifically pulling on any one person's energy. I am pulling on the collective energy and feeling my way through not only the message that comes out, right? Being a channel, I just let the message comes out, but using the tarot cards as well. I use them as like energetic bumpers. It's kind of like playing what is that? Is it pinball? There you go. It's kind of like playing pinball, where all of the tarot cards that come out, my brain already has the information stored about what these cards are, what they mean, things like that, so that when I'm in a channeling state, I just use them as energetic bumpers, basically, for my little pinball, right? I am the pinball, the cards are the bumpers, and I'm just navigating my way through the message. That's the best way that I can explain it. So, again, my brain knows what the cards mean. I'm not sitting there reading the cards. I'm reading the energy, and I'm translating it for you guys who are watching. It's a fun little sideshow, I guess. But the magic of tarot is such that when we're shuffling, cards fly out, right? There is debate as to whether you should be using jumpers or not. Every reader is different, so take that with a grain of salt. If I'm not your reader because I have jumpers, or if I'm not your reader because I don't take reversals or whatever the fuck, that's fine. I am not everybody's reader, right? And if you're watching one of my readings and every single one of my readings has resonated with you up until this one, that's fine. Or if none of my messages have ever resonated with you except for this one, that's fine. That's the magic of tarot, is that I am just pulling a message from the cosmos, from the ether, from the energy, from, whatever the fuck, whoever the fuck, right? My cards are doing their thing, I'm doing my thing, channeling, and you're doing your thing as a viewer by watching, by listening, by ingesting and understanding. There's no right way to watch, listen, or ingest tarot. There's no right way to understand a tarot reading. But you need to understand, as a consumer of tarot videos, not every tarot reading is meant for you. But if the reading resonates with you, again, if bits and pieces of it resonate, if a lot of it resonates, or if all of it resonates, it was meant for you to hear. There's something in there that was meant for you to hear. And it's not meant for you to hear it just to piss you off. It's meant for you to hear it so that you can reflect on it and figure out why you're having feelings about it. Figure out what that means to you. Figure out if it's something you need to change, or figure out if it's something you need to act on. Figure out what you're feeling about what the message is invoking within you. No tarot reading is ever meant to just trigger you and piss you off, or it's not meant to be scammy or whatever. Yes, of course, there's scammers. That's a whole different thing in and of itself. But I just wanted to say this because it's not something that I've ever said on my page. Again, I never felt like I needed to. I have complete faith and trust in spirit and the messages and what it is that I'm doing. And I know that my messages will reach who they're supposed to reach. And I know that my messages will push away who's not supposed to be here, right? But at the end of the day, I love you guys all so very much for your support. Thank you for being here. I wouldn't be here without you guys. I wouldn't have developed this much as a content creator and a tarot reader if it wasn't for you. So I'm super grateful to have you guys here, either which way.